Welcome back to some more Division. And on this one, we're going to be playing some of that Countdown. We're going to play some Countdown. I've been playing it, just a little bit occasionally. Well, I'm lying. I've been playing it a lot. But so far, I'm just going to give you guys a little walkthrough of how this mode works. But from the basis of it, hunters do show up often. They show up very often. So in the beginning, usually, as the game loads, I'm going to show you. So usually in the beginning, what people will do, because I'm playing with randoms right now at this current moment, usually they'll try to go after the hunters first, because that'll give you like a lot of loot. They give out named items a lot. Like a lot they give out named items. So on top of that fact, that's why you would want to go after them. So essentially what Countdown is, wait for the timer to show up. You have 15 minutes to complete, as it says, any 2 encounters. And then once you complete those 2 encounters, you will gain access to a main objective, which involves the reactor. So once you do that, do what you got to do with the reactor. You have to run to an extraction point, and then you will be able to extract and get your loot. Now, for some reason, when you wait, instead of just exiting out by holding circle or B, whatever platform you're on, the game will just glitch out on a loading screen. But as y'all can see right here, we are currently engaging the hunter. And again, the hunters, they hit really hard, and there's actually 2 of them. I don't know if you can see that guy back there. Oh, they got him. Alright, they got him. He dead. And another thing about Countdown, whatever your targeted loot is for Summit is going to be the targeted loot on Countdown. So make sure whatever you're doing, make sure you change it, because Countdown is also going to be a really good way to farm farm for a certain weapon or certain gear that you want. And it might be, it's actually better than Summit in my opinion, because of the hunters being here, and that enemies tend to drop hunters specifically, they drop a lot of they tend to drop a lot of loot. And not only that, but they tend to drop loot that is appropriate for what you're looking for, and a lot of it. So that's the first thing of Countdown that I'm liking, and that I've seen so far, which is really good. Not only that, but there are chests, like a Spec Ops chest, and also at the end of each main encounter, if you complete it successful, you'll also get access to a chest this chest, it doesn't drop loot allocated loot. For some reason, it doesn't drop it a lot. Like, it'll really drop it. Whoa. Back up, good sir. And I just lost my thought of what I was going to say. I remember what I was saying, but I think I was talking about something with the loot system. Yes, the loot system. Oh, right, that's what I was talking about. I was talking about the chest at the end of the main encounter. That chest doesn't have a high tendency to give out allocated loot. I don't know why. Maybe that's a bug or something that they'll fix later on. Maybe next week, perhaps. But what I will say, even despite that chest, you'll still be able to get a lot of good loot. So it's always good though to go in with a team, for the simple fact as there's more than just 2 encounters that you can complete before you do the main encounter. There's like 3 encounters, and you just choose any 2 out of it that you can do. And even when you do those 2 encounters, there's still that 3rd encounter is still available for you to do. So I don't know if you get anything special from completing all 3 encounters before doing the main encounter, but it's probably just, you know, killing some extra enemies for loot. Which also at the end, to end off each encounter, each of these encounters, there's a named enemy as such, the Blossom right here. And you're never just fighting just one faction. You're fighting like all wow. 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 He did that. He did that. But he still died. But yeah, there's a named enemy, so that's probably the reason why you'd want to complete all 3 encounters before you do the main objective. Like mainly I feel like it's just a loot thing. But anyway, as we continue forward on our journey, and also guys, you only have 15 minutes to do this. So as far as collecting your loot when you kill enemies after everything is said and done, you don't really have time to run around these buildings and see what gear you have. I mean, you do, but you know that's one less person that's helping out the teammates. So it's always good while you're in the middle of when you're in an encounter. Make sure you're running around and killing enemies, because the enemies, their spawns do change a lot while you're in the midst of completing these encounters. So it's always good to do that. It's always good to run around looking for gear and whatever while you're doing that. So just so you can you know, make sure that the area is clear of loot and you're getting the loot that you want or need, and as much of it as you can, so that even when it's time to go, whoever's engaging the last boss or whatever, while he's taking them out, you're getting gear and taking out whatever adds. So it's like, you know, it's a good strategy. It's a good strategy. Not that he's, you know, by himself. I know the way I said it made it seem like the guy's going to be by himself, but more than likely he's not. And not only that, but a lot of the guns you're going to be running, there's always going to be like 1 or 2 guys running Scorpio, which is a really good weapon to support your teammates with. Because as y'all can see, these guys do have a tendency to be a little bit tanky. Just a little bit tanky. So I recommend on your weapons, guys, when you're going into this game mode, make sure that you have something like damage to armor or damage to target out of cover. Or if you're running like a really high critical hit build, that's also viable as well for you to run on here. But definitely Scorpio and as you can see, that guy's got on True Patriot. That's gonna be essential to victory on this team. And Heartbreaker, the new gear set, that's also a real good one too, to keep up some survivability. Because those hunters are gonna hit you real hard.
Agent, you should be able to access the turbine now.
Alright, let's take that. But as you can see, my loot allocation is for submachine guns, because like I said, man, my submachine guns, I want to get this critical Heartbreaker build going and see what we could build from there. Because at the end goal with Heartbreaker is I want to see how good it can do in Dark Zone as well. Because I feel like it would be kind of broken in Dark Zone. Not completely broken, like it's beatable, but it'd be hard to like beat it. I just noticed we're actually in here with a clan, Triple B. Triple B's, man. Shout out to them. They working together, doing what's doing. He got the clan tag JTF.
Agent, you've reached the turbine.
Well, the good thing is at least I know he's gonna actually be shooting people and doing work. Cause for anybody who remembers the JTF of old wasn't doing shit.
You're in. We need to switch the power over to the grid.
Ooh, back up, good sir. Back up, good sir. You almost got burnt, man. Can I aim? I can't aim. Was that a bad idea to shoot that thing? Maybe. He's running. We got a runner. We got a runner. He's running. Okay, we got him. Wow. And this right here, this encounter with the turbines is really annoying because the floor gets electrified, and every 2 seconds I gotta get in cover. But let me get my armor up. See, I had to go back and cover. I had to go back and cover because the floor was going. I had to go back and cover because, you know, the floor. So, when you guys. Alright, we're out of there. But anyway, just make sure, it's annoying, this encounter, but just make sure when you hear that sound, that little whirring sound, you just hop up on something. Because if you get on top of something, you won't get hit by the blast. And I know sometimes it may be hard to hear that whirring sound because of the gunfire. But, okay, that's another one I just noticed. So the lights are also going to go off when the floor is about to be electrified. Let me stick up here with him. Okay. So the control room doesn't get electrified. Cool, cool. There goes a named enemy. Is he running up here? Nah, he's not running up here.
Power grid stable.
Got him! But anyway, guys, I'm hoping through this playthrough that I could get a P90 that you know has some good stats. Cause that's why I've been playing Countdown, because I can actually farm, like get a good enough farm. So there, as you guys can see, the supply chest popped up. In this particular encounter, the chest is gonna be in this little shipment crate over here. Okay, so on this one, they actually gave me allocated a loot allocation. But like I said, usually those chests won't give one out. And I know I'm not set up for sniping, but I just want to see what I'm looking like on the damage. Which also, guys, I'm actually gonna make a sniper build on this guy. Like I have Aces of 8 sniper build on the PlayStation. Oh, he dead. I think that was that wasn't a hunter they killed. Oh my god. Alright, he dead.
Get on that helo. You've got hunters incoming.
Okay, there we go. There go the hunters. Okay, he hiding back there.
System restored.
Damn, he got in the way. I'm hitting him though.
Rogue hive detected.
Damn, I can't hit him. I can't hit him. I can't hit him. Oh. We're gonna pop their head up first. Damn.
System malfunctioning.
2 million on the damage. $1 million on the headshot. My critical hit damage is doing way more than my headshot damage.
System reactivated.
Somebody's behind me. I wonder if I can heal off of if I can heal off to the damage, the passive damage of this gun. Well, Heartbreaker. Which this is another gun, and let me just put some damage on these guys. Cause they just, as soon as I'm checking my stuff, they just repel in with their little Z tracks and all this here. Ooh, let me turn the headset down just a little bit. A lot of gunfire going on. Hunter's Cage.
Ready for extraction.
Now, I don't know, guys, what the Hunter's dog tags are for. I'm still trying to figure that out. But as soon as I do, you guys will know. As I collect all this. Oh no, let's take that. Oh, okay, chopper there. So I'm gonna show you guys what I'm talking about. You rappel up. Okay, now that screen you just saw where it's like fetching stats, that's where you want to hold the B or circle button, depending on what controller you're using or what console you're on. Because I don't know if it's happening for you guys, but on the PC, for me, I know that whenever I waited to fetch stats and it took me out, the loading screen always glitched out. So that's why I just exited out like that. But that was Countdown, you know, just showing you how good Countdown is. So for Countdown, if you're looking for a certain piece of loot and you just need to farm and try to, you know, max out that build that you're using or max it out, make sure you play some Countdown, which is free. It comes with Season 9. You don't have to pay for it. Only thing you got to pay for is the extra premium track for Season 9. But anyway, y'all, I'm going to just go, and I'm going to see y'all on the next one. And remember, rage out and peace out. And speaking of out, I'm out.